we're going to take a look at stuff you could watch over in Netflix this Halloween season. So yesterday, let's just start with ching. Yesterday, we have two new entries. UB Halloween with who is this again? Adam Sandler, yes, the Water Boy. Adam Sandler, Kevin James, Adam Sandler's was that um Happy Happy Squirrel or something? No, 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 no. His production company. Um, with his usual roster of comedians that he also puts in um his films. So it's like Dolphy with uh always with Babalu or before Panchito. Um, so the usual guest comedians appear, his friends appear in his film. So this one
And I hope you all get
uh, arrived yesterday, premiered Friday. Also, The Haunting of Manor. So before, I haven't seen the first one, Haunting of Hill House, before yesterday. So earlier this week, I did watch the entire series, Haunting of Hill House. And so that's what we're going to be talking about today. Both haunting series I've finished. Haunting of Bly Manor I finished yesterday, and um, and Bly Manor also just premiered yesterday, so I binged it last night. Um, Haunting of Hill House I finished earlier this week, and so
We're
let's start with
not like any other family.
our review. So 10 episodes. Um,
We're not like any other family.
the breakout star is Nell. She's Victoria Pedretti, who is also the lead in the Bly Manor series, but she sounds really different. So we'll get to that later. But why I
We're
like
different.
Haunting of Hill House, uh, so aside from the jump scares, uh, so it's really scary. So the story is very good. And I've been reading or hearing that the ending wasn't really that good, but it it was fine. It was fine. Um, in contrast, people are saying, or I've been hearing, that the Haunting of Bly Manor's ending was better. Like the story led to it, but I like the ending of Hill House better. And as a series, I even like Hill House more than I liked Bly Manor. Actually, there was one point in Bly Manor where I thought, can I still finish this? Do I want to still finish this? Um, so it's good that in Hill House, most of the characters had episodes for themselves that highlighted them. And what's interesting is my favorite episode in Hill House, the fifth episode, number five, is also, I mean, the my favorite episode in Bly Manor is also the fifth episode. Those were the best episodes. So just right in the middle for Bly Manor, at least, when I was thinking, could this please let's get going, let's get on with the scares. The fifth episode was the best, I thought, for Bly Manor. And the fifth episode for Haunting of Hill House, Bent Neck Lady, is the best and my favorite for this series for Hill House. Um, yeah, and everything came to a head. Everyone was back at the house by episode 10, and it was good. It was a good ending for me. I thought it was a good ending. Um, so I really recommend you watching Haunting of Hill House. So I really like the character of Nell. So that was Victoria Pedretti. Um, the addict Luke. Um, that's I think Oliver Jackson Cohen, and a lot of them also appear in The Haunting of Bly Manor, but different characters now. So just 10 episodes under oh episode 5 is 70 minutes. Oh, episode 5 and 10 are both just around 70 minutes. The rest are 60 minutes or less. So it's a very good, compressed, thought out, and all coming together. The threads, I didn't have many questions about why this happened. Any open threads, I don't remember them. I just know that I enjoyed it a lot. Now
Because of where we grew up.
on to Haunting of Bly Manor. Now this focused
What
on
have I gotten myself into exactly?
two kids, Miles and who's that? Flora, Miles and Flora, and someone was telling their story. So in the future, someone was telling a story uh, of Haunting of Bly Manor, happened late 80s, and then which focused on two
Help the
kids,
children.
and eventually it all got explained. Um, but there was a point. Um, there was one episode about the lady in the lake. The story about the lady in the lake, which I thought could have been just spread out. Um, it was like a sudden, like a one shot, just to get to the origin of Lady of the Lake. But if it had been spread along the rest um, of the episodes, and then have an episode for the cook, which didn't have a highlight episode, didn't get into the gardener, but their stories are like interwoven with the babies, the nanny, the Victoria Pedretti, and the housekeeper. So housekeeper and the cook, and then Victoria and the gardener. So their stories were intertwined, but the cook and the gardener didn't have a highlight episode. But you could say that the gardener um, sort of did because um, she ended up. Oh, I'm spoiling it. Uh, so I won't get into spoilers anymore, but it was a slow burn until the fifth episode. So I really like the fifth episode, The Altar of the Dead, and from there on, um, the story went along until uh, the one where um it sidestepped to the Lady of the Lake, and then it all came back together in the final episode, and that was good. Now, if you can see, Hill House, the fifth and the 10th episodes were about 70 minutes. Now, this series only had 9 episodes, and the fifth episode, and it's all around the same amount of time, except for the sixth episode, 66. But um, it's it's like for 51 more minutes, the last episode. It's just like they tied all the storylines up, right? But yeah, it started slow. Um, yeah, I didn't like Bly Manor as much as Hill House. Victoria Pedretti was using a different American accent. Was off-putting for me. It was fine, but it sounded forced. I don't know if that hindered or hampered her acting a little, but I didn't like it that much. So all in all, if you're going to choose one haunting series to watch, I would suggest Haunting of Hill House, and then if you have some extra time to watch another one, um, Haunting of Bly Manor is fine. I've read that it's good, but not just to my taste. So um, go ahead, watch Bly Manor also.
Like any other.
I would be interested in another haunting series. Maybe next year there's another house that will be haunted. Maybe some of the actors will be back again um, for other characters. So that would be interesting. Other series that you can watch that are horror based. This Halloween season. What did I see? Uh, The Mist looks like something horror suspense. Is it ominous, scary, dark? Yes. And I found something haunted, scary, dark horror. 2 seasons, so that can fill your time. Sabrina is okay. Um, what else? Kingdom, zombies, Scream, the series, more zombies, I believe. Z Nation, 5 seasons. What else? Cursed, I still haven't finished. The Dark Crystal didn't really generate that much hype. Before, people were excited that it was going to be remade, but when it did come out, I didn't hear anything about it anymore. So I don't think people found it that interesting or that good. That's why there was no buzz about it. I guess that's it. So, um, UB Halloween, some comedy, uh,
There's something off in this
slapstick,
town.
quirky, goofy. Um, and then To the Lake, the poster is very nice, but it's Russian. It's subtitled, I think. Um, and then it's chilling, scary, suspenseful. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be watching that. That's it. So, Haunting Yes, yes, yes. Haunting of Hill House. And then, yeah, Haunting of Bly Manor. So that's it for me, JB, for Roleplay Game Lounge's YouTube channel, Third Player. Stay safe. And I'll see you in our next video. Subscribe, comment down below, like this video, and share. And I'll see you. Bye.